You know that feeling when you've been scrolling through TikTok or Instagram for what seems like 5 minutes, but then you check the time and it's been hours? Yeah, that's brain rot creeping in. And trust me, it's a bigger deal than you think. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll realize how this sneaky habit is slowly wrecking your life, and more importantly, how you can take back control. What exactly is brain rot? No, your brain isn't literally rotting. It's just a slang term for what happens when we constantly fill our minds with mindless stuff. Non-stop videos, endless memes, and a never-ending stream of notifications. This stuff isn't necessarily harmful in small doses, but when you're doing it for hours on end, that's when things get messy. Think of your brain like a sponge. If you're only soaking up junk, like pointless TikTok trends or drama-filled reality TV, you're wasting valuable space that could be used for better things, like learning, creating, or even just resting properly. Brain rot doesn't just waste your time, it messes with your entire life. For starters, it's a huge productivity killer. Ever try to focus on something important, only to be distracted by a quick dopamine hit from a new notification? Yeah, brain rot is to blame. Let's say you need to finish a school project or a big work task, but every time you start, you feel the urge to check your phone or binge watch another episode. Before you know it, hours have passed and the task still sitting there unfinished. But it's not just about time. Brain rot can also mess with your mental health. Studies have shown that too much social media can increase anxiety and depression. You start comparing your life to others, feeling like you're missing out or not good enough. It's a cycle that's hard to escape once you're stuck in it. Imagine you're scrolling through Instagram and you see someone on vacation, looking perfect, living their best life. Meanwhile, you're just sitting at home, feeling like a potato. That's when the brain rot hits hard. Brain rot doesn't just affect you, it can mess up your relationships too. We've all seen it. You're hanging out with friends or family, and instead of talking or connecting, everyone's staring at their phones. Conversations get shallow, and quality time gets replaced with endless scrolling. Okay, so we've talked about how brain rot is bad news, but the good part is you can stop it. It just takes a few changes. Here's how. Set time limits. We get it. Social media is addictive, so try setting limits. You can use app timers or even just take breaks. Start small, like no phone during meals or before bed. Replace the junk with something better. Instead of scrolling through TikTok for an hour, swap that time for something that helps your brain. Read, draw, or even take a walk. Anything that gives your brain a break from the constant noise. Focus on quality over quantity. When you do consume media, make sure it's something that enriches your life. Watch a documentary, listen to an inspiring podcast, or learn a new skill online. At the end of the day, brain rot is something we all deal with, but the power to stop it is in your hands, literally. By cutting down on mindless consumption and focusing on what really matters, you'll find yourself with more time, better mental health, and stronger relationships. So, next time you catch yourself in a mindless scroll, remember, you're in control. Don't let brain rot take over your life.